Most people see a wreck, but I see a masterpiece buried under time. We are going to save this car exactly as it deserves and bring its future-looking spirit back to life.
Only a handful of the Martin Aerodynamic were ever produced. This one, chassis number 7,
Here, on the 1928 Martin Aerodynamic, the vibrant green moss slowly reclaims the faded mud.
Do you remember the way we used to drive?
The collapsed front wheel of the Martin Aerodynamic is a study in decay. Note the deep cracks in the aged.
We've been waiting so long.
Only a handful of these vehicles were ever produced. This surviving example, with its distinctive mustard and cream finish.
The corrosion here is extensive. It follows the body line all the way down. This won't be an easy fix.
As we move beneath the chassis, the extent of the corrosion becomes clear. Decades of packed mud and moisture have... This 1928 Martin Aerodynamic is remarkable not just for its rarity, but for the sheer originality of its surviving details.
Keep pulling, it's starting to move.
The 1928 Martin Aerodynamic, untouched for decades, slowly begins its journey towards preservation.
That should hold it.
The 1928 Martin Aerodynamic, a marvel of its time, journeys across the open countryside towards its new home.
Look at that rust around the fender.
Yeah, this is going to be a challenge. We'll start with the chassis.
This aerodynamic masterpiece, a 1928 Martin, hasn't seen daylight like this in decades.
(1928).
As we slowly orbit the vehicle, the extent of the corrosion and the inconsistencies in the panel gaps become clear. We're looking at 72.5 inches across the roofline. The profile gauge confirms the curve remains consistent with the faded yellow body.
The rust mapping shows critical failure points along the chassis. We need to address these sections first.
Watch the springs on your side.
Okay, easy now. Let's take it out slowly.
Here we see the original bakelite starting to crack. Every screw is catalogued and preserved for reassembly.
Removing the interior card reveals the original wooden frame. You can see the extent of the rust in these cavities, along with decades of compacted dirt.
And here you can really see the extent of the damage. That's the original insulation just crumbling away.
Finally, that one did not want to budge. Now for the seal.
Okay, lift on 3. 1, 2, ooh.
It's really stuck. Look at the state of that engine.
Make sure you get under that bracket right there.
Got it. Hand me the soft brush.
This is the original cloth wiring from the 1928 Martin. As you can see, the insulation is incredibly brittle after all these years.
Steady lift, watching the rear mounts.
Clear now. Go ahead and traverse right.
We're going to have to reinforce this whole section.
Yeah, the grease has kept some of it preserved, but the rust is deep.
This is the original chassis for the 28 Aerodynamic. We're carefully stripping it down to bare metal before we begin the rebuild.
As you can see, the chassis shows severe fatigue. This thinning here is critical.
Okay, checking the cross measurements now. Looks like we hit the mark. Releasing pressure slowly.
The meticulous restoration of the Martin Aerodynamic suspension is evident here, showcasing the original leaf springs and mounts.
These clamps are essential for compressing the spring before we tackle the rust. We use a strong solvent and a wire brush to get deep into the pitting.
This Martin Aerodynamic is in remarkable shape, considering the year.
Yeah, the grease really preserved the metal underneath.
The chassis of the Martin Aerodynamic, now fully primed, showcases the fresh weld seams.
A smooth, satin black coating settles across the chassis of this 1928 Martin Aerodynamic.
Look at that fit. The alignment marks are spot on.
That's quality work right there. The wheels are finally complete, trued and fitted with the proper tires, perfectly matching the aerodynamic design. The drivetrain sounds incredible. Listen to that hum.
It's rolling perfectly straight. The hard work paid off.
Make sure you get deep into that wheel well joint.
Already on it. We want this coating to last.
Here's the smaller nozzle.
We are stripping sections of this 1928 Martin Aerodynamic down to bare metal. This reveals the authentic construction.
As you can see, the moisture got trapped behind the panel, creating these jagged perforations. The metal here is paper thin.
New steel is formed by hand for the 1928 Martin Aerodynamic, shaping subtle curves to match the original body lines exactly.
After clamping the new patch in place, we use the contour gauge to guarantee a seamless transition with the original 1928 bodywork.
The key is cooling the steel quickly to maintain the structural integrity of the fender without warping the curve.
We need to keep this line absolutely straight, right where the cream meets the yellow.
Got it. A little more pressure on this side, then we smooth it out.
That feels much softer now. The alignment looks good here.
It does. We just need to adjust the hinge slightly, maybe a 1/16 of an inch.
Taking down these waves by hand takes time, but it's the only way to do it right.
The key here is filler discipline. We apply thin layers, then use tactile checks and light reading to...
After the sanding, the high build primer fills every imperfection, giving us this flawless finish.
So we're just blocking the guide coat off the fender here. You can see the low spots holding the black powder, indicating where...
Under magnification, we can see the fine scratches. We'll use the jeweler's rouge to bring back that original luster.
Precision is key here. The restored coupling spins freely onto the freshly greased shaft. Then we apply the final torque.
The pedal assembly is restored piece by piece. We clean the metal, rebuild the pivots, and then test the motion by hand. We need to ensure the loom matches the blueprint exactly before installation.
Look at the state of these main bearings. They're heavily worn, and the carbon deposits on the cylinder head show just...
This sludge is nearly a century old,
But the solvent cuts right through it. Now that's what I call clean.
This 1928 Martin crankshaft requires absolute precision. We're checking the surface roughness against the original specifications.
After resurfacing, we use the feeler gauge to check the tolerance against the straightage. It has to be perfect for the gasket to seal correctly.
After a thorough cleaning, we reassemble the carburetor, ensuring every passage is clear and the brass shines with that authentic patina.
Ignition system renewal for the 1928 Martin Aerodynamic. We ensure the contacts are perfectly polished before the bench test.
All right, bring it down slowly. Watch the mounts.
Just a little further, I think we're home.
Beautiful. Nicely done.
The cooling system for the 1928 Martin Aerodynamic is crucial. We pressure test the radiator to ensure peak performance before reassembly.
Fabricating these sections requires meticulous TIG welding, ensuring the pipework follows the elegant curve of the underbody.
And you hear that satisfying click. That means the brake line is perfectly secured to the chassis, exactly where it needs to be.
Lower it gently, we're almost there. Watch the mounts at the back.
Front alignment is spot on, clear to proceed.
All right, that's the final adjustment. What do you think?
It's perfect, right on spec.
There's a slight imperfection right here.
Okay, I'll smooth that out now.
Attention all staff. The Martin Aerodynamic is entering the booth. Ensure all systems are nominal before commencing spray.
The cream roof base coat is applied using smooth, controlled passes, ensuring elegant and even coverage across the subtle.
The faded mustard yellow of the same 1928 Martin Aerodynamic is reborn as a carefully matched. Few cars capture the imagination quite like the Martin. This meticulous restoration highlights the genius of its aerodynamic design.
As the clear coat settles, you can see the depth emerge.
Here in the booth, the Martin Aerodynamic undergoes its final cure. The silence is a testament to the perfection.
We want to bring back the shine, but it's crucial to retain those fine scratches. That's the authentic 1928 look.
विसात नो दसे टीस का बे फिर पौस साठ गया आसे धार लुदा करेंगे.
Bringing this beauty back to life is always a privilege. Look at those gauges light up.
Precision is everything with these vintage models. We have to make sure the tension is absolutely perfect. Routing this harness takes patience. Every wire is exactly as it would have been in 1928, now secured behind the cream leather.
All right, slowly down. Clear on your side?
Yes, clear.
Looks perfect in there.
As we move across the cabin floor, the intricate details of the woven carpet and the polished brass controls come into sharp focus.
The 1928 Martin Aerodynamic features exquisite chrome and stainless details, subtly tracing the...
That stance is finally correct and proud.
And the finish on the aerodynamic body is flawless.
Look at how smooth the wheel covers turned out.
Absolutely stunning work, everyone.
Fueling this 1928 masterpiece was a delicate process, ensuring the polished surface remained pristine.
Give it another prime.
Okay, turning it over. Harder.
It's almost there. Yes, she's running smooth.
She's alive. Listen to that. Absolutely magnificent. A credit to you, Arthur. She runs. Finally, she runs.
It worked! Oh my God, it actually worked.
Brakes are solid. We're good to go.
Absolutely stunning. The curves look incredible in this light. Worth every hour we put into it.
And here she is, bathed in the warmth of the sun. A true masterpiece, restored to its former glory.
Crafted with aerodynamic precision, the Martin set the standard for luxury.
A masterpiece restored. The 1928 Martin Aerodynamic, a vision of the future from the past. Step inside the 1928 Martin Aerodynamic, where elegance meets unparalleled restoration.
A true marvel of engineering, even after all these years. Smooth as silk.
Hold the exquisite and engineering of Martin.
The 1928 Martin Aerodynamic, where every curve tells a story and the reflections capture the journey.
Look at that beauty coming down the road.
Where do you suppose he got it?
Take a look at this craftsmanship. Every single piece is period accurate, right down to the brass fittings.
A stunning example of Art Deco design, the serial number 501 confirms this as one of the
From the depths of the junkyard, the legendary 1928 Martin Aerodynamic returns, transformed. A final glimpse of the 1928 Aerodynamic, basking in the fading light, a testament to visionary design. A testament to a bygone era, gliding effortlessly into the future. The 1928 Martin.
Restored to its former glory, the Aerodynamic was truly a machine reborn from ruin.
If this restoration moved you, stay with us and watch more forgotten machines come back to life.